Hello everyone. Today I'm basically going to be proving as to why Dunkin' Donuts is the best coffee for many reasons. Like, by best I mean better than Starbucks and better than McDonald's. Those are the other two places I'm putting into this experiment kind of thing. So basically my thing is that it's cheaper, it tastes better, and you get more. So I've been doing some research on like nutrition and the pricing and how much is in each and this and that and this and that. And I'm going to be going over the next few days to be getting the same drink from each place, and I'm trying to make it as close to the same drink as possible. So I'm going to be getting a mocha iced coffee from each place. And I realized after I got like all my information from it, like after doing my research, that I probably should have done a normal iced coffee because that would have made it the most even playing field, I guess. But I'm getting a small mocha iced coffee with no whipped cream for all of them. The first thing I'm going to do when I first get the drink, before I put a straw in it or anything, is I'm going to take a marker and mark where it is when I get it. And then after I drink it, I'm going to mark where the ice is, so that way you can see like how much ice it was and how much drink it was. Because if there's a small gap, that means there's a lot of ice and a little drink, and if there's a bigger gap, that means there's more drink and less ice. My hypothesis is that Dunkin' Donuts will have the biggest margin of ice to drink, and McDonald's will have the smallest margin of ice to drink, meaning that McDonald's will have the most ice and Dunkin' Donuts will have the least ice. I'm also comparing the prices and the nutrition. I'm getting a small on all of them, but that doesn't necessarily mean it's the same amount. But a small for Dunkin' Donuts is like a medium for the other two. And it's also the cheapest out of all of them. Let's just get right into this. It's probably going to be a span of a few days. It's going to be a span of a few days because I want my palate to be cleansed throughout. So, let's just get right into it. Hopefully it goes well. I don't think my opinion's going to change, but we'll see. Let's go. Here's the game plan. I'm going to go to McDonald's and I'm going to get just a regular iced coffee, and that's what I'm going to do with all of the coffees. I also forgot to mention that this is being filmed on my iPod because I didn't want to bring my big camera, obviously, because I don't have anything to hold it, so the quality is not going to be as good. This morning I actually went to McDonald's before school and I got a French vanilla iced coffee, and it's actually pretty full, and I was really surprised, and it was good. And normally when I get iced coffee from here, it tastes really watered down, but it didn't, and I was really surprised. And also, they almost accidentally gave me two, but I'm a good person and I was like, hey, I already got mine. So I will insert a picture of the drink from this morning. I got a medium instead of a small because your girl needed some caffeine. Can I get a small iced coffee?
Whatever you offer.
Yeah.
Or plain?
Plain, please.
Okay, $1.59.
Thank you. The total for that, I think, was, yeah, it was $1.59. Which, I mean, I'm not complaining about that because the other day when I got a mocha iced coffee, it was like $3.20, and that's double and more. And so maybe my mind will be changed. I know this is a really ugly angle, but I'm moving it down here for when I get my drink so that it's not obvious that I'm recording this, because from where it was, you could obviously tell I was recording, and I know people that work here, and so I don't want to be weird. Okay, thanks for understanding. Yes. Thank you. So I'm beginning to understand why it was only $1.59. This is literally... I was about to start hyping up McDonald's for having better prices than Dunkin' Donuts, but no. Dunkin' Donuts small coffee is $1.99, but their small coffee is the equivalent of McDonald's and Starbucks, like, normal coffee. Oh, this is not even writing. Okay, and I need to take a picture of it. I'm so disappointed. I was about to start hyping them up, but things happen. What? The, like, sweetener isn't even mixed in. My first sip was just the sweetener. I don't know if I'm going to use the ice thing that I was talking about at the beginning of the video because it really depends on who makes this. This doesn't have a lot of ice in it. The one I got this morning didn't have a lot of ice in it, but the one I got, I think 2 days ago, did have a lot of ice in it. That's the tea. Also, this is not very good. It'll do though. It's not that bad. Once again, bad quality, I know. But I noticed this when I was bringing my stuff in. I've noticed this before, but I forgot about it. But basically, it's where it says the ice is supposed to go. That just shows how cheap that is. The next place I'm going to be getting a drink at is Starbucks, and the Starbucks near my house doesn't have a drive-thru, so I'm gonna have to go in. Obviously, I'm not just gonna throw a camera in their face, so I'm going to do the same process I did at McDonald's, except I'm not gonna be able to show you all the ordering process. No surprise, the Starbucks one is about the same size as the McCafe one, and it was $2.62. I meant to get the receipt, but just out of habit I didn't, because I normally don't ever get receipts when I'm paying with cash. It's also very small. Also more expensive. Maybe it'll taste better than the McCafe one. The lighting is about to get worse, so I'm sorry. This one, you can see that it's not filled up as much as the McDonald's one, because the McDonald's one came all the way up to the brim, and these are the same size cups, so the McDonald's one did have more. I don't have a marker with me, so I can't do the line with the ice thing, but I can already tell there's more ice in this one than the McCafe, and also there's less drink. So let's just open this bad boy and see what it tastes like. Now that was good. And unlike the McCafe one, I'm like actually positive that it tastes good, because with the McCafe one I was like, does it taste good, does it not taste good? This one is good, but in my opinion, this is not worth $2.62. The only reason I go to McDonald's or Starbucks for coffee regularly instead of Dunkin' Donuts is because I don't live like close to a Dunkin' Donuts. The closest Dunkin' Donuts to me is about 15-20 minutes away. As you can see, there's already a lot of ice. It's not a lot of drink. That's an awful sound because you know that that's when your drink is about to be gone. Here's a little Lindsey ASMR. No, just got this and it's already gone. That is so ridiculous that you're paying almost $3 for ice, basically. I can get ice at home. Real talk though, the coffee was good. It had a really nice flavor. But for me personally, I would not want to pay almost $3 for just a few sips of coffee. And yes, you probably could ask for light ice, and that might make a difference. But for this video, I wanted to make things fair. And if I asked for light ice at any of these places, it wouldn't be a consistent gauge of their actual product. So next I'm going to be going to Dunkin' Donuts, and as y'all can tell by the tone of this video, that's the one I'm rooting for. I love Dunkin' Donuts so much. It's my personal favorite, and I'm pretty sure it's gonna be amazing. I don't know if I've had their normal regular iced coffee before. I always get the mocha iced coffee. Also, yes, I realize my makeup looks jank. I don't wear makeup every day, so I'm very bad at it. And also, I use concealer for my whole face instead of foundation because my foundation is too dark for me. Because, as you can tell, I am not tan, and I used to be tan during the summer. Let's go. Ow. So I'm now at Dunkin' Donuts, and I am going to leave the camera here because I did not like the angle from looking at me through my steering wheel, and I don't think I know anybody that works here, and also if I turn the brightness down, they probably won't be able to tell I'm recording anyway. I feel like there's going to be a part of the video where I think I'm recording, but I'm actually not because I can't really see the screen, so I'm going to think I pressed the record button, and it's not going to be recording. So that's my bet, and when I come back to you when I'm editing, I'm like, I don't have this footage. That's gonna be why.
Dunkin' Donuts.
Can I get a small iced coffee with cream and sugar?
A small iced coffee with just cream and sugar?
Yes, please.
Alright, would that be it for you?
Yes, please.
Alright, please come forward. $2.15.
Thank you.
12 cents is your change. Have a wonderful day.
You too. So I have come to the conclusion my expectations for Dunkin' Donuts were not as high, although this is bigger than the other two. Hopefully the flavor makes up for it because I was really rooting for Dunkin' Donuts. Here's the time that we've all been waiting for, and that is, it's time to try it out. The sweetener is even less mixed in than it was at McDonald's. I'm hoping once I stir in the sugar that it'll taste better, because honestly that was not the best one. Wow, I feel so defeated right now because this has been the worst tasting one that I've had out of the 3. The one that I get, the mocha one, it tastes so good, and it just, my expectations were just too high, and this did not fulfill my expectations. And this, my friends, is why you always double check everything and look at all sides of a story, because my view of Dunkin' Donuts was they have such good prices, their sizes are so good, it tastes so good. I don't think my opinion's gonna change. But in all honesty, this one was my least favorite. So I'm really glad I did this experiment. Somebody's pulling beside me, I love that. My breath is gonna stink so bad after this. So now I'm just kind of waiting for my boyfriend to get here because I told him to, oh, he's calling me. Hello? Oh, I accidentally put you on mute. The thing about clickbait though is like, it doesn't get people to want to watch your full video.
Are you going for views though?
Yeah, I want to get views, but like at the same time, like I want people to watch the video. But I want to make a good thumbnail that's not clickbait. That's not gonna want to make people subscribe.
You should.
When are you gonna get here? I'm going to finish up. Bye.
Right.
So I finished the drink and the ice came to where this mark is. And I also noticed when I was marking it that there's an ice line right below it. It says fill her up. It's right there. I'm still really surprised that Dunkin' Donuts was my least favorite because I was hyping up Dunkin' Donuts like, oh, Dunkin' Donuts is so good. But it turned out to be my least favorite one. I don't have much time left to talk about this because my boyfriend's about to be here. Yeah, so he'll probably be here in like 2 minutes, so I'm just gonna wrap this part up. I feel like I'm really gonna hate myself when I'm editing this part because I recorded so much nonsense footage that I'm not gonna use. I did forget to mention that the price for Dunkin' Donuts was $2.13. So it was almost as much as the Starbucks one. It was about 50 cents cheaper. If you want to be technical, it was 49 cents cheaper. Oh, there he is. Where's he going? Oh. So now it's time to decide what I personally think is the best value. I have my notebook here where I have my notes that I've been writing throughout the video. I have 3 categories. I have taste, fulfillment, and value. For taste, I ranked it Starbucks, McDonald's, and then Dunkin'. For fulfillment, I ranked it McDonald's, then Dunkin', and then Starbucks. And then for value, I ranked it Dunkin', McDonald's, and then Starbucks. Because I did some math and I took the price that I got with the tax and divided it by how big the drink is. McDonald's had an 8-ounce drink and their total ended up being $1.49. I did $1.49 by 8 and I got 0.19, which means that it cost 19 cents per ounce of drink. Then for Dunkin' Donuts, I took their amount, which was $2.13. And their drink size was 16 ounces, so I did 2.13 divided by 16. I got 0.13. So that means that their drink is 13 cents per ounce. And then for Starbucks, I did the same thing. I divided 2.62 by 12 ounces, which is how big their drink was, and I got 22 cents per ounce. So as you can see, overall Dunkin' Donuts is the best value, but in my eyes, the overall winner would have to be McDonald's because their drinks were cheap and it tasted good. That's all I have for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, please subscribe and give it a thumbs up because I spent a long time on this video. And also comment down below other suggestions for videos you would like to see. I hope you have a great day and spread positivity. Bye!